everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk with you about Book 2 of the Savage Lands series by Stacey Marie Brown, Wildlands. If you have been following my progress on my Instagram since I finished Savage Lands for book club of April 2022, I could not stop reading these books. But because I am so afraid of giving you guys spoilers for the series, I refuse to read the next one until I finish the video for the previous one. So I have not yet started book 3. So everything that I'm going to talk about today is only in book 2, and there will be spoilers. Let's get the non-spoilery stuff out of the way first. Star rating. This one, I feel like I dropped a star. The last one was 5 stars for me, based solely on how obsessed and emotion that I felt with it, because that's how I do all of my ratings. It's a feeling. It's if I really, really liked it, if I loved it, if I kind of liked it, blah, blah, blah. You can take a look at my star rating and spice rating video if you have questions on that. This one for me was, I really liked it. I really liked it, but I didn't love it. And I have reasons. I felt like some things were slightly repetitive and I wanted more oomph in the plot. And I'll go into specifics in a little bit in the spoiler section, but it was lacking that like obsession that I felt because I was distracted by some things that seemed the same. But I still really liked it, and I still am anxiously waiting for book 3 to arrive. Spice rating. Y'all. I am all about a slow burn, but when the slow burn takes too long, I start to get frustrated. I start to get angry. I want things to happen. I would continue to rate this as a 1 chili pepper. 1 chili pepper. Lots of steam, tension, anticipation, not much spice. It stays at my 1 level, because that's the only content that there is. Why the heck isn't it happening, friends? Why? Because both of you want it. Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. 4 stars, 1 chili pepper. Can't wait for the next book to arrive. It's supposed to get here tomorrow. I will be reading that. I really like this series so far. I feel like it's not a series that has tons going on. Like I said, some of it does feel a little repetitive, but I'm invested. I like the characters. I want to know what's going on. I like the world. I want there to be more, but I'm happy and obsessed with the way that it's written. Like, she writes it so that you just keep reading it and you keep just wanting to know more, and I'm cool with that. I love fantasy books like that. We'll get into little spoiler sections here. Again, just like with the last video, we're gonna start with the end. With the end. That better not be Warwick's child, because I will be heartbroken if that is the case. Because the mother is obviously still alive. And like, if that's his kid, he's gonna have some relationship with the mother. And he obviously was okay with selling Brexley back to Killian because of this purpose. That's what Ash said at the end, was he was going to visit, take care of something, which was his entire reason for doing what he did. So I really need to know whose child that was. And it better not be his. Better not be his. I will be so angry. I don't know why Warwick leaves me angry at every single book, but if we're gonna continue with that path, I'm not gonna be happy about it. The uncles. I knew that her uncle, Andrus, was still alive. Like, I knew it. In my head, I'm like, there's no way that this guy's gone. He's coming back. So to find out that he was the leader of the resistance, the soldiers or something, I can't remember the word, but the leader of the resistance, like, yay. It was a little frustrating to not know what she is yet. Like we're obviously getting all of these breadcrumbs. Like we're getting dropped the things that are happening in the prison, and now this investigation that Istan is doing and her father's been doing and her uncle Andres, and they're looking into why she is what she is. We're not really getting a lot about her mom and about the night that this happened, but obviously we see by the end of the book that the Fae book spoke to her and showed her things and actually made her interact with the past, which doesn't happen with this book. So there's gotta be some sort of story behind the moment that she was born, the power that was surging, etc., that made her what she is. But why she has a connection to Warwick and Scorpion because of what she is it just because the book made her interact and save them? Like, is there more to it? I don't know. I want answers. I feel like I want answers faster than the book is giving them to me, but that just could be me. I will say that the parts about it that kind of knocked the 5 stars off for me was the repetitiveness and making me feel like I want there to be more plot. Because yes, we're trying to run away, but every time we get captured or we escape, we just get captured again. And I just wish that there was more besides just running and capturing, running and capturing, running and capturing. I also wish there was more than just a bomb goes off and Warwick shows up on his motorcycle. I just want there to be more than that. I'm fine with it because I like the story, like I'm enjoying it. I'm not mad about it, but I want there to be more oomph, more story, more. I also dropped it down a little bit because the freaking slow burn is taking too long. It's just taking so long. I really want them to snap out of it and figure out their shit and get it together already, because the fighting also seems a little bit repetitive. Like the fighting their feelings and emotions, and it just seems like, oh, I'm gonna taunt you, and then oh, I'm gonna push you away, but then not really, because like I can feel you know what I mean? It just feels a little too much. Like we need some progression. I need some progression with the feels. I want the romance to be stronger, but I have heard to buckle up for book 3. That's all I'm saying. That's all I know. I haven't read it, so I've heard to buckle up. I still don't like Caden. I still don't like him because I feel like he's just a little bleh. Like I don't even know what to call him. He's just bleh. You know, trying to sleep with her on the freaking roof because you realize that you love her. No, You need to leave her alone. Let her heal. She was just in prison. Stop trying to get in her pants. Like, no. Not a fan of him. Okay, I forgot about this. I started talking and then I got distracted. I said uncles. Uncles. So the second uncle is now alive. Also, Uncle Michael. I'm not sure how you say it, but I'm gonna say Michael. That's who captured her at the end. And who was with him? Keck. Keck was with him. So we know she got out, but we don't know if Tad got out. I really hope that he did because I liked him. And they said at the end when she was talking with Ash that Tad was like the most powerful druid ever. So he should be out, but he obviously needed to befriend Brexley for some reason. I really don't know where the thing with Michael is going because they're also a rebellion. So both of her uncles have these like rebellions going on. Are they going to combine to make one big one? What is the deal with that? I'm not sure. But I feel like that's kind of where I want the plot to come in more. Like I want more plot. I also feel like the storyline where she was captured by Killian was just kind of not complete. Like it felt weird and fast. I don't know if anybody else thought that, but it felt weird and fast to me. Like she was with him and then all of a sudden she's not with him, but then she kind of had feelings for him that just were like odd to me. I didn't get that. And then she escaped, and then she's like, but I kind of liked him. Why? It was this like a Beauty and the Beast thing where you fall in love with your captor. Like, was this that? I don't know. I'm not sure. Because he was kind of nice to you? I don't know. I also feel like the storyline of the Fae drug that they're feeding the humans to make them basically like implode. I'm like, I want more information. And why was that just so nonchalant with Killian? Like, it just didn't click with me. So I want more information. I want that to come together more. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed because I'll feel like, well, then what was the point of having that capture or trade in besides just to make us mad at Warwick, which is possible because I was mad. I was very mad. Anyways, I'm excited to see what happens in book 3. It's coming tomorrow night by 10 p.m. according to my tracking. But I have something else to finish in the meantime, so I don't need to worry about it yet. If you haven't gotten your copy of book 2 or you need your copy of book 3 to start the next one, I will put the link in the description below. And don't forget, you can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next time.